Yesterday we saw the completed airplane app. We saw every page, every feature, how AI generates your curriculum, how the progressing works. Today we are going to write our first line of code. We are going from nothing, a completely empty folder to a running React app in the browser. By the end of this video, you will going to have a complete setup and Tailwind CSS installed and your very first component. Before we going to open the terminal, I want to spend 2 minutes on explaining what Vite actually is. Because if you just type commands without understanding them, you will get lost the moment something breaks. Vite is a build tool. Think of it like this. React code that you and I write with JSX, with components, and with those all fancy features. A browser cannot directly understand the React code. A browser only understands plain HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Vite is a translator. It takes our React code and converts into something a browser can run. It also gives a local development server, that little local host address, where we can see our app live when we are developing. Now you might heard of React app. The old way to set up a React project. Vite is better, significantly faster. Both when you start a server, every time you save the file and want to just see the changes for the next few days of this project, it will save a lot of time. So that's why I'm using Vite. Alright, let's open the terminal. On Mac, that's a terminal. On Windows, use the command prompt or PowerShell. Either works fine. Terminal. First, let's navigate to wherever you keep your projects. I keep mine in a folder called projects on my Mac. You can put yours anywhere just to know where it is. That is it. CD projects. Now use the command npm create Vite @ latest plainly. Let me break this down as it runs. npm is the node package manager. It is the tool that installs JavaScript libraries and tools onto your computer. Create Vite @ latest means use Vite to create a new project. Latest version. Plainly is the project name. Enter. Now it will ask you a couple of questions. So you need to select React, and I'm going to use TypeScript. So this project will be very much important for you to understand what is TypeScript also. So why most of the companies use TypeScript for type safety. So you will learn this thing also in this project. So don't skip these videos. That selects TypeScript. Install with npm, and so it asking me to directly install packages, dependencies, and start server. So I'm saying yes. If you select no, you need to do it in manual. I'm saying yes. So it will installing the dependencies. Okay, where you can see it. It will take a time. You can see it is running. Control cancel. Now let's open this project in a VS Code. If you don't have VS Code, pause and install it. It is a free and it is what every professional React developer uses. So I'm going to open it. Open the folder. PSD we have created in this. Previously you have created it in projects, right? So projects, select plainly and click open. Let me walk you through everything Vite created. The public folder. This holds static files like images, icons that you want to serve directly. The SRC folder. This is where we live. Every file you and I write over the next few days goes inside SRC. Right now it has app.tsx, main.tsx, and app.css. We will completely recognize this starting from next video. Main.tsx. Open this. This is the first JavaScript file that runs. It finds that root div in index.html. I'll open it. Index.html. This is the root that will comes it into the main. Look, document.get element by id. So it will says that So it finds that root div in index.html and tells React to start rendering our app component inside it. This is the bridge between HTML and React. Next, package.json. This is like the ID card of our project. It lists the project name, version of React we are using, and all our dependencies. When you run npm install, npm reads this file to know what to download. Now we are going to install Tailwind CSS. Tailwind is the styling tool we will use for the entire app. Instead of writing traditional CSS, Tailwind gives you small utility classes so that you can directly use on your HTML elements. It sounds weird first. By day 6, you will wonder how you ever lived without it. So let me get into the terminal. So now I have opened the terminal. You can open terminal on clicking here and click new terminal. So it will open a new terminal. And if you want to install Tailwind CSS in Vite, so go to the website. So I can tell you the website. Wait, I can tell you the website. Okay, Vite, Tailwind for Vite. Tailwind CSS Vite, or you can click anywhere. So here you can click on it. First you need to install this, copy the code and go to the VS Code and paste it, click on it. So it will install Tailwind CSS in Vite. So it will take in time. Yes, it is installed. Now we need to go and import this file. Copy this, go to Vite config.ts and below paste it, and here Tailwind CSS, and go to index.css, remove all the things that previously have, and paste, remove it, go Tailwind CSS. Now try to run your code, npm run dev. Oh, it will open here only, right? Okay, open it in VS Code. I will open it in normal server. If you click command, click on it, it will open it in here only. So I need to open in Chrome browser. So 5173, remember 5173, 5173. So open, sorry, yeah, 5173. So this is the React server. So we removed index.css CSS previous classes, right? So it is lifting like this. So I will go to the app.asx, remove all these things, and you only import wrap C. So this, I think, here. So welcome to plainly, and add class name. Make it flex. Oh, no. Text red 500. Mm, oh, I need to rotate this. So now we install Tailwind CSS and it is perfectly working. That is day 2 done. You get what we just built together. We created a React project using Vite. We installed and configured Tailwind CSS. We wrote our first component and we understand every file that Vite generated. This is not nothing. That is a real foundation. And next third video is one of the most important video in this series. We are going to understand folder structure, why we are creating components folder, what is pages, what goes in pages, what is hooks folder, and why it exists. How does a professional developer decides where to put the code? These decisions will save you from the chaos as your project grows, and we will making them in the next video. If you got stuck anywhere today, drop a comment below. I will reply you. See you in the next video.